Who could forget when Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou right here at the Kingdom Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia? Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. First up we have The Machine from the United States of America. The Monster, Zhu Khan, fighting out of...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks with red trim. The Machine. Fighting out of the blue corner from Beijing, China. Introducing the acclaimed featherweight champion of the world, known as the Monster, Zhu Kang.
One of the hottest tickets around. It's standing room only for this, our main event. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Just jab to the body. Fundamentals always help. Tried to score with a jab. Zhu Khan, the Monster, in trouble. The Monster finally goes down. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
We've got to pick things up halfway through the round here. Beautiful counter punch. Nice counter shot. This slugger has a unique mentality, doesn't he, Johnny? He just wants to win by knockout. He says if we go to the scorecards, it's a failure for me.
Sluggers are an absolute nightmare. They will stay in your face, not give you a breather, not step back when you think, all right, let's have a breather. They want to get stuck right in.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. It's bombs away. They exchange punches. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. This next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown we just witnessed.
Can make or break a fighter.
And there's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nobody home with that hook. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
A swarmer, a good swarmer, will get inside with like a bee just pickpocketing, stinging you wherever you leave yourself open. That swarmer is the worst kind of fight to fight.
Nice counter shot. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Does well to block that left jab. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Missing with the left hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Well, this is the time that the trainer... There's the bell for round 3. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Scoring. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics sometimes to sort of actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
They've got to use their jab better in this fight. That counter punch caught him clean. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like he... Back at it in round 4. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
They know the second they touch you, it's done. They're down.
Perfect counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Nice counter. You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got level skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those caught areas over the diagram, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. He is down big time on the score. Back into the fray here in round 5. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
He blocks that jab. These punches coming from every angle. Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Punch, counter punch. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. You believe what we are seeing. A shot, they get countered. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. What would you tell this guy? Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not clear. Be sharp.
The perfect counter lands. These two featherweights are going to let their hands go, you know that.
Sometimes when you get nervous, something that's so powerful, you just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Fagin that's pickpocket them.
And he scores with the counter. Left hook just missed. Counter punching. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, that notch above you, so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Good counter punch. shot lands. Swing and a miss with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. At this point, you got it. Here we go. It's round 7. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fight.
This is one of those situations you've just been hurt, you've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp, don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to cut you off.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Down goes Khan. And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at her. On the heels. Look at it's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Final 10 seconds here, and I think she knows who's won this round. So it's planned. And they're back at it again here in round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
How about that time counter shot? Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The machine has been knocked out. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again. It happened. You saw it here live.
We were not just lovers, we were not just friends, no. The touch was not a simple love, baby. No, we learned about each other, the joys and pain of a love. There is no one that could ever love me better. No, come again. I want you on my mind. So right now, and I want to know if you let me down. My heart, and I'm just for you to let me down. The thing that we do is if you let me down. You're gone. What am I supposed to do? And if you want to come back to me, I think you should know that I'll be loving you. No more changes for my life. I pray to God that you'll come back to me when we're together. There's nothing better than loving you. I wanna know what you're living for. The love we had was an open door. What happened to the dreams we shared together? No, I'm again. I bet you won't mind. Somebody go and I'm gonna tears you.
now, boy. After all the things that we've been through, you know, I still love you. I don't know my friend, so I go and I want to do. You never let me down. Contemplating, you're confused. So I'm waiting so hard on you to make you move on me. The feelings you hide, feel deep inside with me. You're falling for your things alive. You can't deny what's in your eyes. It's plain to see you want to be. I'll be all you ever need, satisfaction guaranteed. If you give me a chance, I'll be the girl. I'll be all you ever need, satisfaction guaranteed. If you give me a chance, I'll rock the world. Every time you leave, it's the same old thing incomplete. Thoughts and long you bring so hard to be. What is on your mind? You're so insecure, but I'll make you so insecure. And when I'm done, I'll be the one you desire. You can't deny what's in your eyes. It's plain to see you want to be my guy. I'll be all you ever need, satisfaction guaranteed. If you give me a chance, I'll be your girl. You know I'll be all you ever need. Satisfaction guaranteed. If you give me one chance, I'll rock your world. Get it going. I'll be all you ever need. All you ever need. I'll be all you ever need. What else can I say? Love within my eyes. You made my life complete. With your love so sweet, give your love to me.
And here we are at Cambrian Hall as the giant chandelier provides light for what should be a fantastic showdown. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. It's Roy Jones Jr. He won world titles at 4 different weight classes, including the heavyweight championship of the world. Up against them, the Bobcats from the
This bout is scheduled.
Fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We waited a long time, and now we've got this fight. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
It's so hot, so heated. There's a roof on here. You don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your face, you're sweating, and you're getting on there. You're on the wrong side of a beating. This can be hellfire on here.
Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Good counter punching. That hook was off target. He blocks the right uppercut. They exchange punches. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that last round, there's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This counter-puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Nice counter shot. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? That counter shot lands. It's a real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Nice job slipping that left uppercut. This fighter is all about finesse, using a lot of angles and lateral movement.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
Punch, counter punch. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round. There's the bell for round 3. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Well done with that counter shot. Tried to score with a jab. Jab slightly off target. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. Perfect counter shot. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. That was almost a... Back at it in round 4. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
God, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. Good counter punch. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see two boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've got in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there, because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. These two fighters are made for one another. The jab not finding its target. Both men step back for just a moment. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about it. Time for the 5th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. They're the size of an average man.
They have no respect for each other's punching power. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Look at the footwork, the hand speed. This is the best that the middleweight division has to offer. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. No rest for the weary. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. I promise. There's the bell to start round 6. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Beautiful counter punch. Perfect counter lands. Power is obviously the great equalizer in boxing, but when you know your opponent is relying on that so heavily, how do you deal with it?
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
What skill being displayed here between these two middleweights? Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. The jab doesn't quite connect. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Nice counter shot. How about that time counter shot? A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Here comes round 7. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He threw a punch and just got countered. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym, you can do it in the fight. You've got to relax.
Catch and shoot. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I gotta respect both of them. More than happy.
Hello?
All right, I'll be there in about 15 minutes.
Left uppercut doesn't score.
Yeah. Okay.
Incredible work rate.
5.
Beautiful counter shot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. They've got the advantage. How do they carry that into the next round? And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's a big difference between being the aggressor and the effective aggressor. Which type are we seeing so far?
This is about ego. Get your ego.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! The Bobcat has been stopped. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises.
I'm coming out right now.
All right, I'm across the street.
All right,
All right, thanks.
be right there.
Total spreads.
Yeah, that's bullshit. That's bullshit. I can't do that shit. Damn. 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 Damn.